See, Brier, that's the thing. I can't be with you tonight. I can't be your manservant today, brother. I can't help you today. I can't get no. I can't get your bags today. I can't nothing for you today.
What? For 15 years, I've been paying you good. Actually, I've been paying you well. Come on, tonight I need you.
15 years you've been paying me. Listen, brother, I love you, but I got a client today. Today, Jeeves makes a name for himself. And to be quite frank, Brier, I've never actually seen you with these riches.
What?
If you ask me, the riches are weak.
I'm rich. I'm the Richie boy. Forever.
That's fine, Brier. That's fine. We can talk about this later. Tonight, Jeeves goes from manservant to the man as I make fucking history in JCW, brother.
Jeeves?
Fuck 'em up, fuck 'em up. Hit 'em with an uppercut. I'm from the Fight Club. You know we got the love. Bring it, don't sing it. The king of the ring. Ding, ding, swing, bitch. Cook you like a chicken wing. UFC can't fuck with me. I'm the ultimate champ. Jiu-jitsu, I'm down. You can go ass down. Boom, bam, goddamn. Slam down. Slam. If you looking for a motherfucking fight, here I am.
Tonight's first match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Coming to the dance floor is the dancing style and the parallel boogie. Disco.
It's the debut of Disco Ray. It's all new JCW Lunacy. My name is Joe Dabrowski. Mark Roberts and Zach Amico by my side. And gentlemen, we've already had some breaking news that I never thought I'd see, because it seems like Jeeves and Richie Boy are not on the same page, and I've never seen them act this way around each other.
There's clearly more of a story there. What was Jeeves ever expecting in payment? What has he gotten so far? There's a lot more to dig into as we go on.
On the same page, I didn't know either of them could read. As you see the stylings of Disco Ray, 1.5-year pro, who was inspired by watching Soul Train as a youngster.
And his opponent.
See how he fits in the land of lunacy, though. And well, speaking of the devil,
Move, stupid. Move. Get out the way. Ladies and gentlemen, shut your stupid mouths and give it up for me, the man servant, Jeeves. That's fine, because tonight I am out here on important history-making business. Folks, tonight, I make the biggest play in the history of JCW. I made a move so big, I went around the commissioner, the Duke of the Wicked, Violent J, and I went to the JCW Psychopathic Sports Commission, and I got myself secured a ironclad, straight to the top main roster contract for my newest client. Shut up, idiots! It's fine, I can wait. As I was saying, dum-dums, while everybody in the back has been making little moves in the two-day war, JCW versus GCW, August 15th and 16th at the Gathering, your boy has been dropping bombs. Because tonight, allow me to introduce to you the newest full-time roster member here at JCW and my newest client, the GCW Heavyweight Champion,
What?
Effie!
Wait, why?
No.
Why would we
I don't
even
believe it.
care?
He can't be here. He
Why
can't
would
be
we
here.
Want,
No way.
Why would we want this guy
This is more mind games.
in JCW? Why?
Jeeves, what are you doing?
There's no way. This is another ruse.
Well,
Bunch of
Jeeves said he didn't have time to be a full-time servant to Richie Boy anymore, but
Yeah, but he doesn't have this kind of power. He doesn't have this kind of pull in the industry.
he just said he went above Violent J's head and went to psychopathic. Holy shit! Shit!
Oh my God! It's the GCW World Champion, Effie. Who'd have fucking saw this one coming?
To those fans unaware, Effie is the champion of Game Changer Wrestling. Everybody's talking about Bloody Mania 18. Everybody's talking about the two-day war. JCW to GCW. Who is the toughest of them all? And we've seen JCW on GCW's turf in St. Louis in the clusterfuck. But this is the first time we have seen GCW in JCW territory.
But Joe, does this mean that Effie is a defection, that Jeeves is? What's going on here?
I have no idea what to make of this, but to me, seeing the GCW title paraded around on JCW, to me that's practically sacrilege. We have one world champion here, and it is not Effie, all due respect.
Certainly management isn't going to be happy. I don't think the fans are going to be happy. I don't think JCW's locker room is going to be happy.
Well, Jeeves complaining that he's gotten the short end of the stick when it comes to paydays from Richie Boy Brier Wellington, and now has secured himself a new client to be the manservant of him. Am I getting this right, Zach?
As far as I know, I think this is just a big FU to the entire JCW locker room.
Effie won the GCW title back at the Hammerstein Ballroom in January when he beat Mance Warner. And listen, GCW's got some tough athletes. I'm taking nothing away from what they've been able to do, the type of talent and wrestlers that are there. They've got some of the best, but this just is not GCW. You don't belong here, Effie.
And especially for him to come in and face a new rising talent here. And this gentleman, Mark, who the hell is this guy?
It's Disco Ray. See, he says he takes the moves from the dance floor to the ring.
I've never seen him before.
You big disco guy, Zach? Pointer Sisters, Donna Summer, Fiji's, anything like that?
No, I've just never. Where would I have seen this guy before, Mark?
Well, Disco Ray doesn't advertise.
Makes a lot of sense.
Effie with a go behind.
There's an easy call.
And Disco Ray, though, is feeling the groove.
Absolutely. Somebody call his mama.
Disco Ray's got the moves to get out of that predicament. Can he follow through? He's gonna take Effie dancing.
Oh, that rhythm is traveling through Effie, who is.
And you know what they say? The rhythm is gonna get you.
Yeah. And Effie, you know, a lot of times he's about having fun and making people laugh, but I feel like Effie's intentions here are something entirely different. Oh, wait a minute, missing the corner, and Disco Ray has an opportunity. World-class disco dancing champion stepping his way into the offense.
He's got Effie right where he wants him, coming in and.
Ooh. Oh, and that's got to feel disco infernal.
I really want more information about what is going on with Brier and Jeeves.
And for Jeeves, of all people, to be responsible for Effie coming in the front door. I mean, JCW's made their intentions known on GCW, but that's because they beat down the door and, make their presence known. Effie is
Kicking the fucking face off of Disco Ray is what he's doing.
He is, but off of the invite of Jeeves and an ear fall.
So what does that mean? Are we going to see the two of them together, Brier
It's a
and
cradle
Effie?
count.
Oh, Brier
close.
Wellington, a day one. JCW original.
Well, Mark, I got to assume that Brier Wellington knows nothing about this. He's not out here, and he and Jeeves were not on good terms before we came on the air. Those disco jabs and Effie.
Big spear turning Disco Ray inside out and back the other way.
No laughing matter here. And the Sack Rider will get the victory.
And your winner, Effie!
And guys, we have kicked off JCW Lunacy with a GCW wrestler and world champion winning a match. What the hell's going on here?
It would appear it's insane to see that title in a JCW ring.
Yeah, and with Bloody Mania coming closer, with GCW and JCW at a crossroads, a two-day war is coming. And apparently we're not done here. Jeeves wants to address the JCW faithful again. But what is the
Cut
play
that
here?
music. Ladies and gentlemen, the GCW Heavyweight Champion, Effie!
You juggalos want to start a war. GCW versus JCW, and now, thanks to Jeeves, I am inside Juggalo Championship Wrestling. The same way prostate cancer is inside a man. And I am going to rot this body from the inside out. Because GCW is what wrestling should be, not this Juggalo crap.
It's graphic.
I promise you this. By the time we get to the 2 nights of Bloody Mania at the Gathering, the only thing that's going to be left is a big pile of Juggalo corpses. And now that the ink is dry on the contracts, now that I'm officially, legally a roster member, I can do this all by myself.
By himself?
Himself.
Oh no! And there's the true colors of GCW as Effie snuck into JCW through Jeeves, and as soon as he's got an ironclad contract, he winds up stabbing Jeeves in the back, using him to infiltrate JCW, and Zach, Effie worded it perfectly. JCW has a cancer amidst its walls.
It has a cancer right up its ass, and that cancer just doctor bombed Jeeves out right out of his fucking slippers.
And some tension between Effie and Richie Boy. Effie does not belong here. Bottom line, he is the enemy. Bottom line, he's the other side of the battle line that's been drawn. And Jeeves made a grave mistake because it looks like Effie just played Jeeves to get inside the JCW walls. And who knows what shit Effie is going to stir up from within JCW as we count down to Bloody Mania.
Well, like it or not, Effie's name is the one on the bottom line of a new JCW main roster contract, and I can only think of the horrors to come as we lead up to the 2-day war at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
I think Richie Boy is trying to tell Jeeves, I told you so, but Jeeves wants to have none of it. His pride's hurt. My name is Joe Dombrowski, Mark Roberts, and Zach Amico here at JCW Lunacy. So much more still to come here tonight because we have, Zach, a Texas Tornado match for the tag team titles, and this has been brewing for quite some time.
That's right, we have got the Backseat Boys versus the Brothers of Fun Destruction. And like Joe said, it is a Texas Tornado match. That means no tags, all 4 men allowed in the ring at the same time. It's gonna be fucking chaos.
Our main event will be chaos as well because you're gonna have intergender tag team action. Neon Blondes here taking on the unique team of Caleb Conley and Big Al.
Now that is some lunacy. That's a stacked show. We've got a lot more coming up for you.
Absolutely, but we understand a few moments ago, Shane Mercer, the mercenary for hire, he was summoned to the office of the Duke of the Wicked, Violent J. And here's how it went down.
What the hell are you thinking sending your little doobots after me like I'm some dog? If you want to talk to me, won't you be a man and talk to me yourself?
I can respect that, Shane. But I got something to tell you. You're not going to be running around here at JCW fighting everybody's battles and getting rich. If you're going to step foot in our ring, you're going to be competing. So from now on, if you want to fucking run around here like a hoodlum, you damn well better be on the rankings. So get ready to wrestle.
I got no problem with that as long as I'm making money.
Oh, you'll be making money. But just like your position on the card, it's going to be low. Low. Low money.
Tonight's next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 225 pounds, from my own personal hell, he is the Iron Demon, Shane Mercer.
Well, nobody has been able to speak to Shane Mercer the way Violent J just did so far at JCW. A man that is all about the money. You know, a lot of people grow up, they have dreams, they have goals, things they want to accomplish. Shane Mercer, none of that. He's all about the money, but Violent J says, you can't just come up here and interfere in other people's business. If you want paid, if you want in the door, you gotta earn it by competing in the ring. And I love that decision, guys.
You got to go get it yourself. If Shane Mercer is a prize fighter, he needs to be fighting his own battles. Also told that the purse money isn't going to be big to start at the bottom.
No, he is making Shane Mercer start from the very bottom of the card and work his way up. If Shane Mercer wants to keep getting those big checks, he's got to do it with wins in the ring.
Well, Jake Chris is somebody that longtime JCW fans are very familiar with. One half of the legendary Ring Riders, 5-time JCW Tag Team Champions. Today, Jake Chris calls himself the Fire Starter because he's walked through hell. He's a man that has overcome his personal demons, his inner demons, his addictions, his weaknesses, and he's risen up stronger because of it. But the question is Jake Chris strong enough to handle an Iron Demon?
You're absolutely right, Joe Dombrowski. Jake Chris has a load of experience. He's been all over the world. He's used to being in situations where the odds are stacked against him, but that is ever the case with a man of the ability and size of Mercer.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that this is not Shane Mercer's first match in JCW, but it is his first official signed match rather than somebody choosing him as a tag team partner or a surrogate or anything like that.
This is the first time I've seen his name on the board in the back.
Yeah.
So to me, I would say this would be his official debut.
Okay, so Zach, I'm going to ask you. Violent J says, okay, you won the tag titles, you've beaten up some of JCW's finest, but you got no wins. You don't deserve to be high up on the card. You don't deserve to fight for the high purse money. You got to start at the bottom. Is that fair?
I think Violent J, our commissioner, the Duke of the Wicked, is a very fair man, and he watches these guys bust their balls week in and week out to go up those rankings, and he's not going to let somebody like Shane Mercer walk and cut the line.
Jake Chris has competed for some 20-plus years. I've never seen him in better physical shape. I've never seen him in better mental shape. But, Mark, does that compare to the pure specimen of strength that Shane Mercer is?
We're going to find out, but I'm skeptical. But you're right. Shane Mercer, already a former JCW Tag Team Champion. He has that accolade similarly to Jake Chris. But Violent J, really the issue is Shane's been causing a lot of havoc around here, and he needed to have somebody put him in line, and that's what the commissioner's here to do.
Nice heel kick by Jake Chris. There's a big difference, though, between Jake Chris and Mercer. Jake Chris coveted the titles when he wore them. Mercer refused to defend him unless he got paid.
Oh, but he catches him.
Yeah, Jake Chris got caught.
And just suplexed in to the corner of that steel ring post. To finish my point, Shane Mercer expected his tag team partner to pay him a fee to defend those tag titles over and over again. And when he wasn't having it, Shane Mercer walked. He did not even think twice about that. Oh, and that speaks to me that Shane Mercer, the money is secondary. He's here to hurt people.
But I think that also speaks to the genius of Commissioner Violent J. If you can't communicate with a man's brain and you can't communicate with his heart, maybe it's time to start talking to his wallet.
I should correct myself. I said the money was secondary. I meant the championships are secondary. The money is maybe the only thing in the crosshairs of Shane Mercer. Oh, because he's had no emotional investment in anything else here at JCW. He does his business, he gets his payday, and he gets the hell out of here.
The chest of Jake Christ that was in the line of fire for Shane Mercer. Fighting back with some of his own now as the fire starter.
Christ has to be tenacious, and he has to bring it every step of the way. Christ is fired up, but the fire starter gets shut down with that poke to the eye.
Shane Mercer and Jake Chris turn each other's chests into hamburger, and this Juggalo crowd is hungry to see some more.
If you watch your wrestling on YouTube, you may have seen Shane Mercer go viral a number of times due to his feats of strength, the way he can manhandle and throw around opponents, the way he can lift bleachers like they're practically weightless. This man is an absolute freak of nature, and just imagine the strength contorting the neck, the jaw, the lower back of Jake Christ in this camel clutch.
Jake Christ is in a world of trouble. Pretty close to the center of that ring, not gonna make it to the ropes. So he finds another way out of the grasp of Mercer.
Just resourceful, went for the high kick and got caught.
Oh, got caught. Oh.
Release leg trap suplex by the mercenary for hire, Shane Mercer, 2, and that's all he's gonna get. Jake Christ never quit when many people thought he would, not just in wrestling, but just in terms of his health, in terms of his well-being, in terms of his mentality. Jake Christ will not quit here tonight either. Man. Zach, if you were ringside, what would you advise someone to do if you were managing them against Shane Mercer?
I would advise them to run out the fucking front door. That's what I would do, Joe.
There's Jake Christ. Oh, flying forearm shot. Got the big man down.
Is that the kind of advice that people pay for, Zeg?
Hey, listen, in my day, I have been known to get a paycheck or two for my great advice here in the world of pro wrestling. And my advice would be get your trucker's license and run this fucking guy over with a bus.
Oh! Sit out powerbomb, out of near fall. Jake Christ exploding with power on his own right.
What an incredible display, and out of nowhere, is it a last gasp, or does Jake Christ have more?
Oh, up that roundhouse kick. Jake feels so at home here at JCW. He's, release suplex by Mercer. Freakish power. Jake Christ is a grown-ass man, and just the way he spun through the air, Mercer made it look effortless.
Like he was tossing a bag of laundry over his shoulder.
Say what you want, Jake Christ, been JCW for a long time. Not like Effie, who's invaded and infiltrated our walls. I still can't believe what we saw earlier in this broadcast, and I can't believe, no, Jake Christ kicks his way free, escapes the power of Mercer.
But not for long. Oh! Wow, Jake Christ pulled that out of nowhere as well. He's holding on to the head of Shane Mercer.
This is the most offense we've ever seen anybody hit on Shane Mercer as of so far.
Slice bread connects, now going springboard cutter. Chris is going for agility, for leverage. He hooks the leg, and Mercer slides the shoulder up.
And what do you tell a guy after you hit those 3 moves on someone and they kick out other than, I don't know, fucking shoot him?
I think Jake Christ needed to put more weight on the shoulders. He was celebrating and counting along before 3, and I admire the confidence and the belief in oneself of Jake Christ, but that may have put the cart before the horse.
Shane Mercer has reason to be motivated and angry tonight, and look at this gorilla press.
Oh, no, he's got to throw him in the
Holy shit! That's got to be it!
Flip pile driver, Mercer's first loss, no.
Holy shit.
That will show you how crafty a veteran Jake Crist is, that he is able to bring it to Shane Mercer unlike anyone has yet here in Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
And look how Jake Crist zeroes in and focuses, but Mercer caught him! And manhandles Crist with a power slam.
Oh, and he never even puts him down.
No, I think we know exactly where this is headed, fellas.
Oh, no.
Moon, Salt, and Battery. Official match or not, Shane Mercer still racking up victims.
And your winner, the Iron Demon, Shane Mercer.
Shane Mercer showcasing that power again, and Violent J got what he wanted because there's a heavy hitter now officially in play in JCW competition. And with Shane Mercer now in signed matches, getting paychecks in the rankings, gentlemen, this could change everything up and down the JCW roster.
And those checks Shane Mercer is receiving are going to get bigger and bigger if he keeps putting in performances like that. What an amazing job by Jake Crist, but no match for the Iron Demon.
We are all impressed by Shane Mercer. We're all disappointed by the recent actions of the Backseat's Tommy and JP. They gave us these comments to explain themselves.
When we were growing up, all people did was clown on us for being juggalos, because all the juggalos seemed to cared about were those two face-painted freaks.
You know what it's like when every single day you wake up and all you want to do is prove people wrong, and when that finally happens, it's just not good enough?
Since day one in JCW, the Backseat Boys were never good enough. On our debut, we captured the JCW tag team titles, yet all people seemed to care about were those two face-painted freaks. And that's the Juggalos for you, because all they care about is two face-painted freaks.
Whatever happened to clown love or family? That's what him and I showed each and every night when we went out there. But you guys did nothing but disrespect us.
And I gotta tell you, I don't know about you, but I'm a juggalo to the day I die. But Yabo and Ruffo, I have nothing but bitter contempt in my soul for you two face-painted freaks. You two are the absolute bottom of the barrel of what it means to be a juggalo. But beyond all that, I don't even care about the juggalos anymore, because you guys are nothing but a bunch of losers and degenerates who like to boo people and say that you suck dick and Backseat's back and fuck all that.
Listen, it's him and I against the world now. JP, Tommy Grayson, the Backseat Boys, the best brother tag team, the best tag team here in JCW, and all of professional wrestling. And best believe, him and I are getting what's rightfully ours, those JCW tag team championships in the Backseat, because Backseat's back. All right.
She's got a winter hat on her head, but not a lot covering the bottom half.
Tonight's next match is the Texas Tornado match, and it is scheduled for one fall. It is for the JCW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, weighing in a combined weight of 375 pounds from Psychopathic Records, the team of Tommy and JP Grayson, the Backseat Boys.
Listen, guys, I've known Tommy and JP a long time. I go back to 2017 with them. I gave these guys a shot when nobody else was looking their way, but I am so profoundly disappointed by what whiners, what bitchers, what sore losers they turned into when they thought they had JCW in the palm of their hands. A team came along that was a little bit better, and the Backseats couldn't handle it.
Well, they must have been teenagers back in 2017. And you know, these guys have been obsessed with psychopathic records, with ICP, with being juggalos for so long, wrapped up so much of their identity in being JCW World Tag Team Champions, in becoming the Backseat Boys. In tribute to the original Backseats, it really just seems to have taken over everything they care about.
Yeah, they don't handle disappointment well at all. Texas Tornado rules coming up,
And
though.
their opponents. Weighing in at 1,111 helium-filled balloons, hailing from the construction tent at the Dark Carnival. Here is Yabo the Clown and his brother Rumble. They are your JCW Tag Team Champions, the Brothers of Construction.
Now let's run that scenario back and think about the Brothers of Construction. A couple of times it looked like they should have become JCW Tag Champions again. A ref made a bad call. They got a bum rap on the timing. It slipped through their fingers. But did the Brothers assault people with chairs, beat the hell out of people, lose their rabbit-ass minds? No. They came back, they fought their ass off, and they earned those titles. And look at them today.
They absolutely kept working for it, and for that reason, the Brothers of Construction are among the most beloved of wrestlers to the Juggalos in attendance here. And you know, this wasn't even much of a trip. We're close to the Construction tent, is my understanding tonight. We are on home turf for the Brothers.
Now, for those fans that are unaware, a Texas Tornado match means there are no tags. All 4 men are legal at all times. It's one fall to a finish. Zach, I want you to break this down. Which team do you think those rules favor and why?
Wait, those are the rules? I thought a Texas Tornado match meant everybody had to wrestle on one foot.
I knew you were going somewhere with that. Tommy and JP Grayson, notice they're still bothered by the crowd reaction. They cannot let it get through their thick skulls that somebody is more popular than they are.
Yeah, I don't know what you're looking at, Joe, but when they came out, still some teeny boppers in the crowd swooning quite a bit.
Sure, I'm not going to deny that, and I'm not going to deny that everything you said, Mark, is 100% true. And it's cool to be a juggalo, and it's cool to idolize the Backseat Boys, and it's cool to live your dream, but one thing you got to realize is that you're not the main character in life. Not everything's about you. Even if you got sweet abs and hip swivels, because somebody's going to drop kick you in the face.
Well, the Backseats have always had very high opinions of themselves and their abilities and their bodies. I think that in some respect, this was always staring us in the face that the Backseats were capable of this kind of behavior, because they've been a bit myopic this entire time.
And that may be the case. And myopic on the part of Ruffo, who didn't see JP coming, and JP takes an oversized necktie to the chest for his trouble.
I don't know if there's a team I'd rather face less in a Texas Tornado match where both competitors, all 4 men are going to be in the ring at the same time, than the Brothers of Construction with all their different gimmicks and gadgets and woozle-wazzles that they bring to the ring. You're never going to know what's going to hit you next.
They're also a combined about 13 feet tall.
Oh, yeah. I don't think people talk enough about how big these guys are.
Oh, yeah, they're deceptively tall, no doubt about that. As JP being humiliated.
Getting force-fed some popcorn here. JP is distracted, and he gets a drop kick right to the face.
I bet it was stale, too.
The drop kick?
On force-feeding Tommy.
Oh, come on. What are you doing? That man hasn't had carbs in 6 months.
Think about the saturated fat, the salts. Oh, and a back elbow. Nice takedown by Yabo.
Well, the love for the Brothers of Construction is saturating through this crowd.
Yeah, now, all 4 of these men, lifelong fans of ICP, juggalos, but 2 of these men earn respect, the other 2 demand it. That's the difference. And think back, guys, that violent attack as the Backseat showed some trademark vintage offense.
Showing off and got caught is what happened.
I was going to point out that violent attack after the Brothers of Construction beat the Graysons, the Backseats. for those tag titles, the way that Yabo and Ruffalo were just left laying, all of this is a receipt. All this is revenge for the Graysons taking liberties on them after that match, jumping them from behind.
Two big clown shoes right to the nether region of the backseats.
That's what, about a size 26?
He's about a size 14.
Fans are chanting blow if you're paying attention at home.
I thought this was going to be a cocaine match.
Where's that balloon headed?
Well, Tommy Grayson not going to wait to find out. As soon as it got tied off, Tommy was able to cut off at the pass.
Oh!
The stomp into the balloon, and while that may seem fun on the surface, think about that pop, that reaction ringing in your ears.
And a big super kick into the Russian leg sweep. These are the kind of double team maneuvers that the Texas Tornado match allows.
Yeah. And while both teams know each other so well, being brothers, I think the Graysons have better form to their double teams, but the Construction brothers have more unpredictability to it. Something's got to give as Tommy and JP looking to become 3-time JCW Tag Team Champions if they get a win here.
Stereo kicks.
Beautiful.
And now you know what they're setting up for here.
Yeah, it's time for a backseat staple, the acid reflux. On top of the cover, an interruption as Yabo saved by his brother. Mark, even if the Graysons win this match tonight, the Backseats are tag team champions again, you can't reverse time. You can't reverse what they did. Things will never be the same again.
Yeah, there's no putting that toothpaste back in the tube for the Backseats and their once legion of fans.
Backseat elbow and the double bird.
Hey, I have never abandoned my backseat boys, and if and when they win this battle here tonight, I'll be the first one saying, Backseat's back, all right.
So you're a fan of this attitude?
I'm a fan of whatever these guys do. They are my friends, and they give me rides sometimes.
Second acid reflux, but Tommy just got ridden right into the knees of one half of the tag team champions, and he's got his cock. Big handful of Yabo cock right to the face of JP.
That looks like a throatful.
JP is reeling.
Anyone would be. Oh!
Got faked out and kicked right in the face. That was square on the jaw.
Slapped him in the face with it. Who's going chicken hunting? Well, wait a minute. Tommy tried to save himself. He's tickling him.
Hey, I heard his cock tickles.
And down into the cock face. Going for the cock face, the crippler cock face on Tommy Grayson. And this could be a submission.
What a way to go out.
Going for another one.
Oh, we got stereo cock faces.
Time to ask the backseats if the brothers' cocks taste funny.
We can see a submission. Tommy and JP are reaching for each other. They lock fingers. Can they find a way out? No, they both tap.
Wow.
And your winners, and still JCW Tag Team Champions, the Brothers of Construction.
Well, with egos like the backseat boys, they are not going to take kindly to losing like that. In a definitive way, they tapped out, and they tapped out to something incredibly humiliating.
Yeah, stereo submission. Talk about an emphatic statement win for the Brothers of Construction, right?
That's about as clear as it can be of who the superior team is on this night. Without a doubt, your JCW World Tag Team Champions are the Brothers of Construction.
Oh!
God damn it.
And the brothers even looked behind them to make sure the Graysons weren't lurking, but they picked their spot. There's a T gimmick.
And they turn him upside down and across the ring with that T gimmick.
Right on the back of his head. Those aren't your titles. You don't deserve them. Bunch of prima donnas. Bunch of spoiled children. Tommy, JP, guys, you're embarrassing yourselves. You may think that submission was humiliating, but you're making it far worse than it ever could have been.
It is a long, long drive from the Psychopathic Records headquarters. And I think these boys were planning this all along. There's no reason for that crowbar to be under the ring.
Tommy Grayson has a damn crowbar. What are you doing?
Why?
Oh, come on. You're gonna end these guys' careers. Think about this.
Well, think about how many props the brothers bring to the ring. Maybe it's only fair that the Backseat Boys.
A crowbar?
Come on, Tommy. Think about this. You're going too damn far.
What is it going to prove? It's not going to get them those tag team championships back. It shouldn't even get them another shot behaving this way.
It'll get them more scorn from people that used to respect them. And with every loss, it's like the Backseats go further and further off the deep end.
The Backseats letting the crowd know they think they're number one.
The Backseats are unhinged. They have nothing to lose.
Tell me how you
And they're
really
more
feel.
dangerous.
You haven't lost your touch, guys.
Than they've ever been before.
This may be a whole new era for the Backseat Boys.
We understand our cameras are with Jeeves and Richie Boy, and they're looking for Effie? The hell?
Where the fuck is Effie?
Right behind the store, sir. Right where we saw him.
Are you fucking sure he's behind there?
No, we never saw him come out. We never.
You never fucking left?
No.
Fucking get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, Mr. fucking GCW. Gonna fucking embarrass me, huh? What? Oh my god! Oh no! I'm wrong, bro. I fucked up. I fucked up. Oh god.
Yeah. Fucked up now, little man.
What? No.
Who are my monsters destroying now? Say goodbye to the world as we know it. Let the fire, let it rain down.
One of these blow up and shoot out the dirt. A stranger punched me in the mouth, but it ain't even hurt. There's bullets in the air, I can hear glasses breaking. There's no mistaking, the fucking earth is quaking. A burning chopper crashing through the house next door. The pilot got shot, I fucking shot him some more. Explosions going off, sirens and alarms. I'm ready for death, gripping my hatchet man charm.
Tonight's next match is a triple threat match, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Jersey City, New Jersey, she is a concrete rose, Sunny Kiss.
Well, things go from bad to even worse for Jeeves and Richie Boy, but always great to see Sunny Kiss. Glad she's back here at JCW. Such a great athlete, a background in cheerleading and dance, a great mind on her shoulders, a degree in kinesiology and academiology, a grad student. Sunny Kiss.
And look at that ass, Joe.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Look at all that ace.
I was getting there, but you know, you beat me to it.
I beat something to it.
Mark, your thoughts.
When he says things like that, I just say one Mississippi.
Introducing next, weighing in at 27 gallons of holy water from the Vatican City in Michigan. He's a man of 1,000 gimmicks, Father Mike.
Father Mike. Well, time to enter the pulpit because I believe Mike is about to proselytize.
does what for money? Oh, no. Sorry.
That's something
I
else.
understood your thing.
Oh. Zach Amico's been blessed.
I certainly am.
If your skin starts burning off, I'll know why now. You ever see a priest or a father with a hairstyle like that?
Well, you know, they often wear some sort of headwear, so I guess it's hard
so
to
who
tell.
knows? They
Yeah.
might all look like that.
Right.
Certainly Mike, I'm sure, very upset over the recent
If
passing.
we ever need to know what a priest's head is supposed to be like, we just ask altar boys.
I think Mike's in the running, Mark, to be the next pope.
Well, he's a priest, not a cardinal, so I believe he's not even a papal elector.
So he's got to work his way up the ladder.
I thought he was
Yes.
from Michigan, not St. Louis.
See if the mind games can help out.
Opponent. Weighing 205 pounds from Bristol, Tennessee. He is one part of the Southern Sin. He is the Ritz God. Southern Sin.
I still don't understand who would look at Kerry Morton and think the word Riz, but what we do have to look at is a successful athlete, a third-generation pro wrestler, a man wise beyond his years, and even though he's the most annoying, obnoxious little shit in this company, he's pretty damn successful.
Well, given the events we saw earlier tonight with the Game Changer Wrestling World Champion coming here looking to wreak havoc, I do respect that Kerry went to GCW in Vegas and tried to represent Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
If you lovely fans of JCW Lunacy notice, I didn't come out here being a normal Kerry. You know, I didn't come out here all excited as I usually am to see my lovely fans. I came out here a little fucking pissed off.
His fans?
Oh, cameraman, I guess you're wondering why Kerry Morton's pissed off, yeah? Well, I'll tell you. It's a damn shame. As an international superstar, as the real deal, as the best pound-for-pound professional wrestler JCW Lunacy has ever been graced upon, that I'm stepping in the ring with two chump-ass bitches. It's a shame that Mr., and you understand this, Mr. JCW comes out here and is not gifted a world championship opportunity. You know, it's a damn shame that that guy in the back, the silly fat guy with the weird ass face paint, that we call Commissioner Violent J. Commissioner Violent J. We call him that, but you know what? He doesn't like Kerry Morton. You know why? Because he doesn't want to see me be successful.
Because he's
He doesn't want to see me be the face of this fucking company. So, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get in the ring as I already am, already laced my boots up tight, and I'm gonna show every single one of you why I am the next JCW World Heavyweight Champion.
Fiery words from Kerry Morton, and it's just Willie Mack would have a thought or two about that as well, but now what?
Whispering sweet nothings into the ringmaster's ear.
Don't think that's what that was.
Ladies and gentlemen, weighing in 205 pounds from Bristol, Tennessee, he is Mr. JCW, Kerry Morton.
I'm not sure it's a smart decision to speak that way of his opponents when they are actually about to be able to put their hands on him.
Yeah, I don't think there's a smart way to speak about himself. I mean, who the hell decreed him, Mr. JCW?
Well, the question for me is, Father Mike, has he taken a vow of pacifism? Is he allowed to even fight in this ring right now?
Well, if he's not, this would be the
least successful gimmick choice to date, I would suggest. But Kerry Morton's somebody that needs Jesus. Is there something in a good book somewhere about honoring thy father? Kerry Morton's done none of that. Disrespecting Ricky Morton and disrespecting people with eyes right now. What is that?
Sonny Kiss wants no part of that.
I don't think Sonny was
Father Mike
impressed.
thinking, no, this one's too old for me.
Kerry's having a spasm. Lust is one of the 7 deadly sins, and then so is pride. Oh, look out, Sonny Kiss. I think Kerry Morton's just all 7 sins up into one. What do you think?
I don't want to.
Kerry got slammed, and Mr. JCW is on his on a knee on the outside, while Sonny Kiss and Father Mike actually wrestle, which is what we came here to do.
Sonny Kiss has not let go of Father Mike's head, takes out both men at the same time.
Sonny Kiss, former Battle Royal trophy winner here in JCW, former top contender to the women's title in Danny Moe. Sonny's done a lot in a short amount of time here in JCW, quickens the pace. And Father Mike just deposits Sonny Kiss.
Father Mike with almost half a move there.
And now, what is he, giving last rites to Sonny Kiss? Is that what that was? And Sonny is distracting.
Successfully baiting in Father Mike. And look at Kerry taking advantage.
I'm crazy when Kerry Morton's the voice of reason. All right, step up drop kick by Sonny Kiss. So athletic, so fluid. The way she moves in the ring. But Kerry Morton able to shut her down.
A match like this allows a guy like Kerry to pick his spots and to stay out of the action when he's not a part of it. Now has a hold of Sonny Kiss and takes her over with that suplex.
Shades of Tully Blanchard by Kerry Morton. In other words, Kerry Morton is sneaky and he back jumps, what you're saying.
Well, yes.
Okay. Buries that knee between the shoulder blades of Sonny Kiss. And listen, we've seen the success of Kerry Morton, the Southern Six, and I will say the Southern Six have been AWOL for quite some time, serving their suspension. But gentlemen, I don't know about you, but I think Kerry Morton has over-delivered in what I thought he could do in JCW without his buddies backing him up.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt, Joe. We had not seen a lot of him as a singles, or at least not as a singles without backup on the outside of the ring. And he has been holding his own and then some. An absolute star here in the world of JCW.
Kerry Morton punishing Sonny Kiss. We want to remind you that Only Wrestlers is a major sponsor of JCW Lunacy. You see the banner a moment ago in the background on the balcony. You can head to onlywrestlers.com and subscribe and follow along in the feeds of some of your favorite JCW talents, as well as other wrestlers from all around the world, including the one and only Rob Van Dam. So I invite everybody to check out Only Wrestlers, and well, you can subscribe to Kerry Morton and tell him how much you hate him.
Kerry Morton working over the extremities of Sonny Kiss and sending Father Mike to the outside as well. But here comes Sonny now fighting from underneath, Joe.
Love the urgency of Sonny Kiss's strikes, but Kerry Morton is able to measure his shots. You saw a minute ago the precision of the fist drop and then plants the knee into the midsection to take the air out of Sonny Kiss's body. Kerry Morton gets a lot out of a little because he's perfected this sport, being around it since birth.
Sonny Kiss's spine going right into those turnbuckles. That was a hard shot right there.
Yeah, it came off hard and right into the center of the ring. Sonny is dazed now. Kerry sizing her up. Oh, takes Mike out again.
Smart move by Kerry to prevent, being caught off guard as Kerry went for the knee lift. Sonny Kiss! Tornado style forearm. What an offensive explosion. Sonny Kiss, so much muscle on that frame. Roundhouse with the Enzigiri. And Father Mike, he's still in this match too. Measuring Sonny Kiss, nope, nothing doing. Out on his feet.
Father Mike staggering around like he might be an Irish priest.
Oh, Kerry got a face full, and Father Mike may need divine intervention to help him with the onslaught of Sonny Kiss, who walks up the back of Father Mike. Could be a victory roll. Oh, sunset flip, incredible agility is not enough.
Sunset flip, but Kerry Morton is there to save this contest for himself, to try to steal it perhaps.
Oh, that knee.
Big knee right to the mush of Father Mike. That's got to be it.
Kiss it goodbye. Kerry Morton wins it.
And your winner, Mr. JCW, Kerry
And guys, I talked about that precision, the aim, the accuracy of Kerry Morton's strikes, how he doesn't need to do a lot to get a lot of damage done. And notice that right leg of Kerry Morton. That knee pad is pulled down. The bone of Kerry's knee is exposed, and it knocked out Father Mike into the heavens with the impact of that shot.
And all it took was that one knee to beat both the best ass in JCW and the biggest ass in JCW, Father Mike.
Well, what's next for Kerry Morton, who's obviously, kiss it goodbye. That's what Father Mike and Sonny Kiss had to do to the winner's share of the purse money tonight. And you can call him obnoxious, grating, overbearing, a nepo baby, a spoiled brat, a horse's ass, all of the above. But tonight, Kerry Morton is a winner.
He calls himself Mr. JCW.
Well, I don't think he represents JCW, but Kerry Morton thinks he represents JCW.
All that you know, I am going to be JCW World Heavyweight Champion. You put that over on military every single second that you got. You understand me?
Not a shadow of a doubt. Got it.
Well,
I understand.
if that is in fact true, you can see Kerry Morton on his quest to make that a reality when JCW Lunacy comes to your town.
Yeah, we have some great dates scheduled. We are touring the country for one of the busiest wrestling operations in the world today, and you can be part of JCW when we come near you. And that's not all, Mark, because if you want to head to JCW Live, you gotta look the right way. You gotta have the right swag, right?
You've absolutely got to get some for yourself and your friends. Whether you are near where Lunacy is coming or not, get yourself some wicked shit at psychopathicvault.com.
Absolutely. Be part of psychopathicvault.com. Follow JCW on social media and so much more. But one big match still to come. Intergender action is a moment away, and our cameras are standing by to catch a little, pre-match strategy session with Big Al and Caleb Conley.
All right, listen, tonight is a big fucking opportunity for you, so don't fuck it up, Big Sal.
Big Sal? Big Sal?
Oh, all right, whatever. Listen, whatever your name is, we have a big opportunity tonight. What, you got something to say?
My name's Big Al, dummy.
Oh, Big Al, Big Cal, Big
you
Wow,
know that.
whoop-de-doo.
You know
Whatever
that.
your name is, listen. I am the American champion, the greatest juggalo who's ever lived, and I am giving you a golden fucking opportunity. We're gonna go out there tonight, we're gonna fucking show out, you're gonna do what I do, you're gonna do what I say. Okay, Big Cow?
Just get it right. Just get it right. Then
Listen,
maybe we won't have any problems.
Get it right, because I'm the greatest juggalo who's ever lived. You see this? Greatest juggalo who's ever lived.
Juffalo.
Juffa what? Excuse me?
Tonight's next match is our main event, and it is a tag match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Weighing in 215 pounds, from Charlotte, North Carolina, is your JCW American Champion, Caleb Conley. And he is accompanied
Can Caleb Conley get his head out of his ass long enough to give respect or attention to anybody else. He can't even get his own tag team partner's name right.
It doesn't seem like a good strategy to go into a tag team match with a very capable partner like Big Al and show such disrespect. You're absolutely right, Joe. But Caleb Conley, the very first ever American champion, the first ever two-time American champion, thinks he has something to brag about.
That's the thing, Marcus. I don't think Caleb Conley realizes he's being disrespectful, but he's so self-absorbed in his own mind, not really present or functioning for anybody else but himself. Caleb Conley is oblivious to the rest of the world, which is why he thinks everybody here accepts him as a juggalo, but I don't get that vibe.
Looks like Big Al's already tired of him.
And their opponents. Weighing a combined weight of 316 pounds. From the 419, Indiana to the side, and your JCW Women's Champion.
Joe Dombrowski, check out the shrieking juggalettes in the first row. They love the neon blondes.
How can you not love them? Facade and Danny Moe have amassed such a reputation for themselves. They're fun. They are family, as so many of these fans are as well. They love this mentality. They love the JCW spirit, and these people are going nuts for him. And I'll tell you what, Mark, Facade's another guy that can't stand Caleb Conley because Facade's been screwed out of that American title on more than one occasion.
And is there a better dichotomy in characters than Facade and Danny Moe against Caleb Conley? Real juggalos who know that real wicked shit. The fans love them. They have each other's mutual respect. And then Caleb Conley, he can give a hoot, and he can feel the same way about them. It's the match made in hell, and let's see if Big Al makes the difference that Caleb's been looking for in his different partners against these two.
We've seen Caleb abandon partners before. We've seen him walk out on matches. Of course, Caleb, as you mentioned, Mark, the two-time American champion. Danny Moe, the JCW Women's champion. Neither title on the line in this match.
But it's another dichotomy, as you pointed out. Facade wants that American championship. I can only assume Big Al wants to get her hands on Danny Moe's women's championship. So though that may not be the stakes of this particular contest, a win in either direction here could mean big things down the line for these competitors, as Caleb Conley apparently wants to get into a popularity contest with Facade in a JCW ring.
Not wise, but yeah, to your point, Mark, anytime you can defeat a champion in JCW, no matter the stipulation, no matter the match type, that's huge. And Violent J is watching now. The Duke of the Wicked will take notice if something like that happens. Nice hip block by Caleb Conley, who is an incredibly well put together wrestler, has defended the American title all over Europe. He has built prestige for that title immediately, but done it at the expense of many of his opponents, including Facade.
And let's not forget that incredible run he had on the Train of Terror tour, defending that newly won American Championship that he had won at Bloody Mania against almost every single wrestler on the JCW roster in a series of multi-person matches.
Tag to Big Al, and you can see how she earned that name. She's nearly as big as Facade.
And no fear in her own right. Facade tagged in Danny Moe. He didn't have to, as per the rules of this match, to the best of my knowledge, but Danny Moe and Alice Crowley, again, history in their own right, a series of contender matches as we were working our way to crowning the first women's champion. I think Big Al feels like she was the forgotten part of that equation. It's been all Danny Moe since then, but Big Al holds a victory over Danny Moe in the past.
Big Al also participated, just got out there at the count of two and holds on. Big Al was in that battle royal that crowned the very first JCW Women's Champion. It could have been her. She's quite aware.
Danny Moe, Lucha Libre style, using those ropes. Facade follows through in kind. The way they can build momentum in midair, switch directions, and have full control of their body, it's just astounding.
And let's not forget, Danny Mo's title reign as women's champion is getting to the point where the first woman who does beat her, what an accolade, what a notch in their belt, because they're the one who finally dethroned the inaugural and longtime women's champion.
Yeah, Danny Mo surpassing 6 months as JCW Women's Champion. And mocking Caleb Conley a little bit. Check out this upper body strength, the balance. Stereo headstands into the splashes. Big Al in trouble, and
hey, Caleb coming to his partner's aid.
That had to knock the wind out of Big Al. Caleb there to make sure that there was not going to be a pin just yet.
And Danny showing no fear. Big Al the roll.
This could be it.
2 count only. Now, Zach, I'll pose this question to you. As
5 inches, but it's thick in the middle.
Okay, thank you so much for clarifying. Caleb Conley, was he saving Big Al, or was he saving his own interests in the match?
Well, that's one and the same, my friend Joe. All he's trying to do is go out there and get that big W, and he'll do it through hell or high water if I know my buddy Caleb Conley.
Your buddy Caleb Conley. Back elbow, 2 count only. You must compliment him a lot if you guys are buddies, if you're in his inner circle.
We spent a lot of time together.
Tag from Alice Crowley to Caleb Conley, who measures Danny Mo in the abdominals to that left. Hard body slam, nicely done. The traditional offense.
And
is
while
scoring big.
some people may be thinking that Caleb here is being a little ornery, a little mean to Big Al, but what I think he's doing is inspiring her. He's motivating her. He's giving her a little bit of that tough love that this new generation isn't used to.
If you gave Caleb $1,000 to tell you what his tag team partner's name is right now, he couldn't. Jeez, what a suplex. And that, by the way, that's not a knock on Alice Crowley because she's tough as hell and has known the country over. That's just how self-absorbed Caleb Conley is.
Well, know her name or not, he just gave her the big tag.
I think that's a good point, Joe. I think that Caleb quite likely knows Big Al's name and just doesn't want to acknowledge it.
Well, Danny Mo acknowledging that she's got to get a tag. She's created some distance between herself and Alice, but not enough. Seen Alice Crowley in street fights and battles throughout the independent circuit, representing the 440 faction for quite some time, and we'll be in 440 stomping grounds and some of these upcoming episodes of Lunacy. So you got to wonder if Alice Crowley is only going to turn up the aggression as we move on with future episodes.
Yeah, she mushes Facade right in the face.
Alice will fight anyone, no questions asked. And
Big
Caleb,
back rake. What a maneuver. Classic offense.
and Danny Mo responding with some paintbrush jobs right to the face, and Caleb.
Oh, that backhand.
That big human tornado backhand.
Burned.
That could do it. No. Caleb turns this into a reverse inverted Boston Crab. No pendulum hold. Oh, this hurts so badly. The pressure on the ankles, on your shoulders, the torque of your core being bent like that.
Also clearly meant to humiliate and degrade, as is the calling card of the American champion who gets a 2.
Well, it's the midnight hour, and if Danny's wondering if Caleb's got any more of that, I could say he's got Mo.
Now we got Al. Focusing on Danny Mo again, a pinfall win from Alice to Danny Mo would be huge for her career. Peppered down with the right hands. Not even about wrestling at this point. Big Al just loves to brawl, loves to fight. I mean, if this match took place in an alley somewhere, Alice would be even more of them.
Well, then Facade would be busy spray painting the thing, and they could just brain Danny Mo, get the pin, and get out of there.
Oh, they braid each other. Couple of face plants. Danny Mo and Alice Crowley are out.
Both these guys gonna want to be the fresh person in the ring.
Neon Ninja looking for a tag, rallying the support of all of the Danny Mo and Facade fans here tonight. Caleb Conley, the American Obsession, is legally tagged, but he's got Facade waiting in the wings. And Facade has waited a long time to get Caleb Conley one-on-one. No catches, no exceptions.
Facade was ready for the champion, sends him into the other side, reversal, but Facade goes all the way up. He got caught. Caleb knew exactly what was coming there from Facade with the headstand in the corner.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, Facade has come prepared for a lot of Caleb's tricks, but is he ready for all of them? That's the question. Facade, springboard side kick, nicely done.
And the crowd goes wild for Facade.
And if Caleb wasn't loopy before, wait a minute, where's Caleb going?
Caleb looks like he's waving off the match. Maybe he needs a break.
He's done this to other partners before. He's done this to Facade before.
He
so
needs
Facade
a water. He just needs a water.
Not up here.
Oh.
Hey! Facade's been blinded. That water in the eyes.
Whatever you got to do. Yeah, what an absolute asshole. Yeah, I would never talk shit about you. He's a jerk.
Well, Facade was
fucking this guy.
Facade was ready for Caleb to run away this time. And Facade, even with limited eyesight, couldn't connect off that springboard though. Jump up, side kick, nicely done. And Danny Moe tagged in now. Caleb. Oh!
And a beautiful destroyer.
And
Big Al with big boot.
Facade's like 6'1". He just got kicked in the face by Big Al.
Big Al is here to make a big impression today. Some big forearms to Danny Moe.
Big Al's here to bruise up the women's champion. Street Fight Center ring. Caleb's hurt, Facade's hurt. Wait, Moon Mist Twist coming up.
Nope, into a snapmare, very creative. Counter to a counter.
And Danny couldn't get the balance because Al was fighting out, so she adjusted greatly, but wasn't able to follow through because Al keeps swinging.
Big Al
setting up, but she doesn't know the Facade's right there.
Oh, wait. Wheelbarrow. And Danny. Oh, the assisted Moon Mist Twist.
That's got to be it.
Nowhere to go but down for Big Al there.
It was a twist with a twist. But, oh, whoa, are you serious?
Big Al. Wow, what a kick out there.
Not just a regular version, guys, but a souped-up version of Danny Moe's best move.
And Danny Moe's got to clock that. What the fuck's she going to hit her with if she has to face her in singles competition?
Hell yeah. I mean, Danny Moe's got to have that in the back of her mind now. Not just a singles match, but how do you get through tonight? Powerbomb coming.
Going for that big
Danny
Tuesday drop
Moe
powerbomb.
in control now. Facade up to the top. What's he gonna do? Oh!
Caleb Conley with a chair right to the face. Facade never saw it coming until it was too late.
And Danny had no idea.
Oh, Caleb almost clocked
Avoids
it.
disaster, though.
Yeah, Danny had ducked. That sidekick caught Caleb. But Big Al with a roll-up. Alice Crowley. Put her away. This thing is wild.
Yeah, things have really broken down here. Anybody can get a victory at any time with the way that this one has played out.
Twist again? No. Alice is too powerful. She's able to fend off. Oh, Caleb got a shot to the mush. Sunset flip. Wait a minute.
Oh, Caleb held on. Caleb holding the hands.
And Alice pinned the women's champion.
And it's through that kind of coaching that Allison Crowley, Big Al, gets the victory. Caleb, all he had to do was stand on the outside, show her the move to do, tell her how to do it, and how to hold it. All she had to do was listen, and that's why they're winners.
Their personalities may not be on the same page, but Caleb was there for Alice when Alice needed it most. Danny Moe, the women's champion, has been pinned, and apparently a brand new tag team on the scene.
There's no going on.
In JCW, Big Earl and the Obsession Caleb Conley.